Head and Shoulders just because it's there. That's all I've ever used. It's cheap. Commander Christoph, why are you subbing? Thank you for the sub. Wow. Just gonna turn off my camera again. Thank you so much. Do you want a sub story? Do you want a sub story? Hold on. Webcam off. All right. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. I need to reassess my life quickly. Hold on. They get really uncomfortable. Who's the guy without cam? Far Cry, thanks for the $4. Doesn't do the text to speech though. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hey Froz, I'm glad to see the cam back on. Hope you can entertain me while you're flustered. What are you doing, Valkyrie? What are you doing right now? You want to play this game? You want to play this game with me? You want to play this fucking game with me? I mean, I don't think you know what you're getting into. And if I remember correctly, during your sub story, you started blushing uncontrollably. So I can play this game much better. Much better. Even in my flustered state. Anyway, this is about... Oh my fucking god. I can't, man. I'm gonna throw up. Thank you for the sub, Mr. Gambino. Thank you very much, Commander Christoph. You want a story? We can get you both a story. I just need a second to calm down. Okay? Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy the runs, and you sound like a very nice person, Commander Christoph. And I know Mr. Gambino is a very nice person, so so thank you. Getting closer to the giveaway. Alright.
Thank you for the money.
I accidentally pressed 4. Teehee.
Thanks. Lapis. Oh my god, Ivan. Fuck you. Man, Ivan, you could have subbed at any time. Literally any time. You could have subbed for the last, like, 5 days, 10 days, 20 days. Thanks for the sub, man. Thanks for the sub. Camera stays off for just a little bit longer. Camera stays off. Thank you so much for the sub. Okay, I guess we're going to have a trifecta story. Oh, God. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Lepis, for all the money. Thank you, Ivan, Commander Christoph, and Mr. Gambino for the subs. Thank you very much. Okay. Let me get my Flynn's ring. Okay? And then we're gonna play, and then we're gonna do the sub story, and can I do it with my camera off? Are we allowed to do it with my camera off? I don't know, Straight Edge Messiah. I don't fucking... It happens sometimes. It just happens sometimes. It's like chemical imbalance. New shortcuts I didn't know about, so thank you for the new information. Well, thank you very much, Commander Christoph. Thank you. Okay, the new subs, you guys gotta tell me, which emotes do you like the best and which emotes do you like the worst? Turn cam on, please. Alright, Lepis. Shadow Libra, thank you for the 3-month resub. Man. Welcome back. Hey. How are you doing? Welcome back. Thank you for all the subs and the resub. Thank you for the continued support. I hope you continue to enjoy your emotes, etc. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're so sweet. Vitas 4W. I thought you didn't have money. I can't.
Choo-choo. Tee-hee.
Thanks for the $5, Lepis. Thank you, T Boston SC Bubbles, for the sub. Thank you very much. Finding that money somewhere. I don't know where you found it, but thank you. I hope you enjoy your sub badges, etc. Emotes. Indelibly Ian likes the flexes. Far W for Magic Tool Bus. Yup. So Pro likes crying, jizzing from his eyes. Little late for No Shave November? No. It's still November. I don't know, Ivan. I've never seen you like this. Yeah, like fuck, man. I don't like being like this. Thank you for the subs, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Let me get the fucking Flynn's ring house. Okay? Just calm down. Just a quick thing. Just a quick little teleportation to that area. Whew. 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 Thank you very much for the sub. Thank you. Thank you. And once again, go check out Mr. Gambino, who also subbed. Oh, and the Magic Tool Bus, thank you for remaining subbed. Thanks. Thanks, yeah. Mr. Gambino, do you have the trifecta of subs now? Fucking Valkyrie, man. Yeah, Arnold. Alright, what are you doing? I don't know, man. Just trying to, you know... Just trying to live my life. Mr. Streamer, where our face? Alright, hold on, Lepis. Please, Mr. Streamer. Yeah, Mikhail. Give me a sec. Yeah, just hold on. Yeah, just let me just teleport here. Hobbs, so you're my second, and then Squilly it is when you go. Ooh, wow, Mr. Gambino, why? What? Where is this change from? Oh, it's the bonfire thing. Okay. Okay. Froz, you hiding my erection? Is my erection my face? Zangetsu? Oh, fuck. Streamer Val was happy to see Facecam back. Don't be rude. I'm not. I'm just... Listen. I need to do the sub-story, okay? Jesus. Spicy. Okay, who we got? Oh. Good morning again, Dizzy Grenade. Welcome back. Go check her out. I don't think Dizzy Grenade can fluster me. I feel like Dizzy Grenade can't fluster me, so I'm safe. Okay, Commander Kristoff, where are you gonna go? Teehee. Commander Kristoff. Commander Kristoff. And then we'll use a different color for Ivan. And we'll use the same color for both these other two. For Mr. Gambino and Bubbles. Oh, Ivan, we got a good place for you. Right underneath Excited Joel. Jesus Tiglera. Jesus. Now I can accept you on Snapchat too. Tiglera. There you go, you're right there. I don't know if you can see it. You see it? Right underneath. There you go. I saw it. Von Swan is here. Then we need Mr. Gambino. Mr. Gambino and T Boston FC Bubbles. Boston FC. There you go. There's both of you right there. On top of each other like you're having sex. Whew, and Pony's still here. Pony, you saw all the flustering. Pretty sure anything can fluster you right now? I don't think so. I think I'm building a resistance as we speak. Thank you, Lepis, for all the money. Put me next to some girls so I can flirt. Of course, I went to sleep. Hi, Von Swan. Go check out Von Swan as well. Von Swan, Mr. Gambino, Pony Punch, Dizzy Grenade, Val. All of them. Ivan, Dizzy Grenade's a girl, and Val's a girl, you know that. Okay. Here we go. So, this is a four-way quadra story, okay? Did you see this coming? No, not at all, not in a million years. Where did all this money come from? Ooh, what you drinking there, Von Swan? Have you ever had clamato juice? Spicy clamato juice. Wait, do I get... Yeah, I'll add you right now. Whoever's added me on Snapchat. If you're a sub, I add you back. I think that's the rule. I don't know. You guys made it up. I didn't do it. Sup, dog? Oh, nice. Chorusai. Sending me snaps. Technically 5 stars. Alright. Ivan gets added. I know his last name now. I'm pretty sure I added everybody else, okay? You ready for the sub-story? Here, Commander Kristoff. I don't know if you're still here. But would you like your sub-story? Would you like to be included in the sub-story? I think he said sure. Ivan, would you like your sub-story? Mr. Gambino and T Boston FC. Would you guys like your sub story? Hi Yena, welcome back. Of course I'll add you on Snapchat, Lepus. It's my drug money. What are you selling, man? Still here, yes please. What's SC name? BB Faraz Khan. Struggling to sleep? I'd love a sub story. Alright, everybody wants a sub story. Here we go. There once was a young boy named Ivan. And Ivan, grew up in a family of lots of women. So naturally, he was very, very good with ladies and with women and flirting and so on. He was very successful with the opposite gender. And potentially the sexes, not sure yet. But as he grew up, his cousins, his hot model cousins, with, you know, very nice figures, decided that it was time for Ivan to become a real man, a true man. So he set out, away from school, away from the world he knew, away from Croatia or wherever he was, to become a sailor. Pop-Tart, thanks for the follow. To become a sailor, and he sailed many ships as a crewman. He sailed a few as a captain, and then Dr. Chillout just subbed. All right, you're in the story too. Sailed many ships as a captain. Thank you so much for the sub. I gotta fucking throw up. And he became a well-known sailor. His nickname was the Sailor of Sex, because if there was ever any women on the ship, he would, within an hour, blood-related or not, sex them all day, all night long, while maintaining the state of the ship somehow. He was a truly talented man. And then he met Commander Kristoff, who was not just a captain, but he was a commander. Commander Kristoff earned his name by sailing many ships at once and commanding a fleet of ships to take down the mythical beast, the Kraken, with no magical powers, no Harry Potter shit, nothing. Just straight up engineering, smarts, and awesome techniques. Okay? And Ivan and Commander Kristoff got along well. They got along very well. Right? So much so that Ivan decided this is who he'd sail with for the rest of his sailing days. They would set out on adventures. And they did. They did. Meanwhile, on the other side of the world was a young gambling man named Mr. Gambino. Okay? He also rapped. He was a gambling rapper. Right? Going through the streets of London. Agrabah, London. And the streets of Agrabah, London, gambling his way, stealing his way. You know, he's a con artist, basically. He's a very good con artist, too. They would make movies about him in the future. Anyway, one day he was working a job, and hi, Lonigan, and hello, Matt Man, and he's working a job, and he was, you know, stealing some apples and laundering some money. And the town guards with their sabers decided that they've had enough of Mr. Gambino and his, you know, handsome ways, and they decided to chase him down, and they chased him down. They cornered him. This is the first time Mr. Gambino had ever been cornered. He had let his guard down. You know, it wasn't usual for this to happen. He usually had an escape plan or something, but he was cornered in a back alley somewhere, right? And the guards were inching closer, and they didn't want to capture him. They just wanted to kill him. He had been a pain in their side for too long, and they couldn't afford any more. So they walked slowly towards him. Mr. Gambino was not, fuck, I shouldn't have done that, talented in the art of combat, you know, so he was more than helpless. There was no escape route. But then snap, bang, flash. I'm still flustered. T. Boston popped out of nowhere. Right? He's wearing a cloak. He's got a jar of something in his hand, you know. And he says, that's what he says. He says that to the guards, and the guards look over and they say, "Mind your business." And then T. Boston takes out a little sticky apparatus coated with clear slime, and he gives it a gentle blow, and all these bubbles fill the air, and the guards are mystified. They're mystified. They're in awe. They're looking. They're like, "Oh my God, what are these? We've never seen these before. What are these?" And T. Boston says, "Bubbles." And they pop all simultaneously, and a flash of light, you know, blinds everybody. And when vision comes back, both T. Boston and Mr. Gambino are gone. And the next scene is Mr. Gambino T. Boston at a doctor's office waiting. And Mr. Gambino looks at T. Boston. Fuck. Shit. And T. Boston looks at Mr. Gambino and fuck, I missed the dagger. And T. Boston says, Mr. Gambino, I am a friend of your father's. I've been instructed to protect you for your life. I am your faithful servant. You may have me, my body, and all my abilities. And Mr. Gambino says, I will. And then they sex. They didn't actually sex, but they thought about it. And that's when Dr. Chillout walks into the room. And Dr. Chillout says, Mr. Gambino, your father sent me. I'm the doctor, and I've come here to extract the evil within you. And so he does. It's like, you know that scene in The Matrix where they like put that like thing on your stomach and there's that bug in you floating around? Well, that's what happened to Mr. Gambino. And the fucking good doctor, Dr. Chillout, says, hey, I'm gonna do that too, and he does it. And he extracts this ridiculously long, disgusting bug-like thing out of Mr. Gambino. And then it just starts expanding and expanding and expanding, getting bigger. But before it can get too big, T. Boston, with his Super Saiyan powers of guardianship, crushes it. And that bug is done. And then Dr. Chillout says, Mr. Gambino, there are some people who want you very, very badly for some very, very bad things, you know, and Disney movie plot inserted here. We can't let them have you, so we're going to send you to the opposite side of the world. Okay? And Mr. Gambino says, do I have any choice in this? And the Dr. Chillout sits Mr. Gambino down, grabs him by the head, looks into his eyes, gives him a gentle kiss, and whispers, no. Next scene, Mr. Gambino, T. Boston, and Dr. Chillout are all chilling in the harbor, waiting to get on a ship to the other side of the world. And what ship pulls up? Well, it's the ship of Ivan and Commander Kristoff. And Ivan and Commander Kristoff, who had taken a job for about $20, but guaranteed adventure, pull up, and they're like, "Arr, so ye must be our crew." They decided to be pirates for today. "You must be our crew. Well, hop on, and we'll have a good time. And bring the ladies, too," says Ivan. Business, good night. Make sure you go follow him, guys. 21 Kenobi, hello. Go follow him as well. Arr. And then Ivan whips out his dick for no reason. And then
Thank you for the money.
Teehee.
thanks for the $5, man. Thank you. Can't fluster me during the stories, otherwise I can't continue. Ivan whips out his dick, and so does fucking T-Boss, and they compare dick sizes, and then they realize that, you know, maybe dick size isn't everything, and then they hug each other, and they're bonded as friends forever. And they get on the boat, and they sail through the seas. All seven of the seas. Yarr. And they go on mystical, magical adventures. Lepis, thanks for the 30 bits. Mystical, magical adventures where they fight krakens and release the kraken, and Liam Neeson's somewhere around releasing krakens. There's whirlpools and shit, and they're sailing, and they're having a wonderful time adjusting to their new life, because this is their new life, right? Yes, they do, T. Boston. This is their new life. No, Dr. Chillout, you're on the ship too. They didn't forget you. You're the one who treats their illnesses and forecasts the weather. Oh. KA72R, thanks for the sub, man. Why are you guys so sweet today? What is this? And they're sailing, and Liam Neeson keeps sending fucking krakens. After them. Hey, Vortex. Oh, I used a dagger, man. Look, you know this. Miss Gambino, thanks for the bits. keeps sending Krakens after them, and these Krakens are just like, they keep defeating them. Dr. Chillout's like analyzing them, and Mr. Gambino's like throwing cards, and Ivan's just like waving his dick at it, and TB Boston is actually, attacking it with cool weapons of guardianship, and they're defeating Krakens, but there doesn't seem to be an end to it, and they're running out of energy. They're running out of food stores, and they're wondering, why the fuck does Liam Neeson keep sending fucking Krakens after us, right? Why does he keep sending fucking Krakens after us? So they sail to a nearby island where there's a sage robot. Okay, a sage robot. A robot who's a sage. And this sage robot is sitting there in the chair, not moving. And then all of a sudden it goes like, robot sound effects, and it starts doing the robot dance. And it dances for the four of them, Mr. Gambino, Commander Kristoff, Ivan, and TB Boston. Bubbles. It dances. It does a dance to them, and then when they're like mesmerized watching this dance, when the dance ends, it rains. It like shoots out this gas, and the gas suffocates them, and they wake up in a basement. In a basement, in the dark. In a basement in the dark. Okay. And they wake up and they see the robot and iterations of the robot, separate consciousnesses of the robot, staring at them, analyzing them, scanning them with scanners. And they're a little bit freaked out, but they're all seasoned warriors. And Ivan has his dick out. And they remain calm. And the robot finally says, "Beep boop, who are you?" In a robot voice. And they're like, "Oh, we're just travelers," and "Yar, we're travelers and Krakens and Liam Neeson." They explain the whole story. And the robot says, he sighs. He sighs a robot sigh, okay? And then he says, "My name is KA72R," and he is known as the robot sage. And he possesses all the information in the world, especially on Krakens. And he's wanted to, for the longest time, to deal with the Krakens because he doesn't like seeing life lost. And robots cry too. Okay? All right. And so they decide to team up. The robot sage, KA72R, Dr. Chillout, Ivan, Mr. Gambino, and T Boston. They decide to fucking team up and take out Liam Neeson once and for all. So they go, and using the robot's internal maps and stuff, they find Liam Neeson's lair. Okay, and Liam Neeson's lair is on top of a floating island in the sky, surrounded by ocean, with no ladders on how to get down, on how to get up. They have no fucking clue on how to get up there. But they're determined. And they try things, and there's Krakens in the waters, making shit difficult. Making shit very difficult. But they're very strong. It's been an adventure. They're like level 70 probably now. It's nearing the end of the game. Hi Epitome, it's nearing the end of the game, and they can't get past the barrier. There's this magical barrier that's stopping them from getting to the island of Liam Neeson, and they don't know what to do. So they do the only thing they know how. Okay, they go and they seek the one known as Night Barbie. Okay, and they travel over lakes and rivers and trees, and they go over a mountain, and on top they find Little Miss Leo, and they go underneath through the mines of Moria, where they find Sea King and Mikhail and Makai. Oh fuck, it's a mistake. Mikhail and Makai. And on this other side, they find Squilakilla doing some demon semen, Juggless Twitch doing some black tar meth, Rini throwing happy dogs being thrown into a land of physics, Keep a copa. Sex and some Aunt Jemima syrup, potentially. If I can get this. There, got it. And on the other side, they find Night Barbie. Okay? And Night Barbie, without a word, takes a note out of her pocket and disappears into the nether. And so each of them read their respective notes, and they read what they have to do. And story on pause for now because I gotta focus here a little bit. Hold on. Man, he's not being kind. Nope. Okay. Hi, Diggerder. It's a sub story. Anyway, they went to Night Barbie. Night Barbie had it in the note and disappeared into the nether. And the note was cryptic. It was cryptographied. Okay, there wasn't any, they couldn't read it very well.
Thank you for the money.
This is the longest story I have ever heard. Hee.
Thanks for the $10, Lapis. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Teehee. Can I just take a break from the story? I'm getting a little bit flustered. Hey, Affetto. Hi. I'm getting a little bit flustered. But basically, they decided for the first time in years to separate, to head to different corners of the world to try and decipher parts of the story of the paper that Night Barbie had given them. So the robot KA-72R headed off to the robot mecca in the sky, Robotopia. Where his people were, to try and decipher his part of the message. And Ivan went back to his cousins, the sexual hot model cousins, the Amazonians of Croatia, to try and decipher his part of the message. Mr. Gambino went to the deep, dark gambling rings of the netherworld. The underground is home to decipher his part of the message. Dr. Chillout went to the med school underwater in the city of Atlantis, where he originated from, to try and decipher his part of the message. And T. Boston went to the legendary Guardian Moderator's House of Sky Swords to decipher his part of the message, where he came from, the legendary Bodyguard land. And they all went and they all engaged in their own specific, unique character adventures and development, where they learn things about themselves and, grew as people. Okay? For example, Ivan spent 5 months not having any sex and just staring at a wall to unlock the other parts of his mind, where sex was just a choice and no longer an addiction. Dr. Chillout you know? Dr. Chillout, for the first time in a very long time, actually chilled out. Stopped trying to fix things. Learned that the world is not just black and white, not just analytics. Okay? KA72R replaced his iron heart with a real human heart. And because of that, realized that nothing had changed. He was capable of feeling true love all the time. You know? There was a human part of him all along. And T. Boston realized that even though he wasn't always the main character of the story, he was still very, very, very important and irreplaceable. And he got super powered up skills, Super Saiyan level 2 kind of shit. And they all came back and met back on their ship, the Black Pearl, which they stole from Captain Jack Sparrow, because fuck him. Not really. They borrowed it, stole it. And they came back, and they were all wearing their respective tank tops of power with their names on them. Right? T. Boston, Commander Kristoff, Mr. Gambino, KA72R, and Dr. Chillout, all on this tank top, man. And they looked at each other, and they had this familiar bond, this familiar feeling of brotherhood, where they're like, this feels right. And they knew they had grown as people while they were apart, and together again, they would only be stronger and more wholesome as a group. And so they set off to Liam Neeson's lair. Okay. I gotta put Dr. Chillout on here quick. And K72R. Give me a sec. Dr. Chill out. Okay. 872R. Where the fuck is the thing? Where is the lid? Chill out in K72R. There you go. And they set off to Liam Neeson's lair. Okay. Can you get more creative and other things too for us? Are you trying to sex Valkyrie? They set off to Liam Neeson's lair, and this barrier before them, which used to be this impenetrable thing, impenetrable. Trust me, they tried. No penetration. Was now just a flimsy paper wall. They didn't even need to fucking Care Bear stare. They just walked through like it was nothing. And on the other side, they found Pony Punch and Von Swan looking at each other, singing and hugging and touching knees and shit. And they're like, hey. And Pony Punch and Von Swan were like, hey, you guys must be the pirates. No! Oh, fuck. And they were like, no, we're not the pirates. And Pony Punch and Von Swan were like, that's okay. We're just, hanging out here. And they walked past Pony Punch and Von Swan, where they found Valkyrie, getting sexed by 7 different... well, no, she was participating in some kind of orgy. A very aggressive orgy. There was so much, sex stuff, like penetration. And she really enjoyed it, and you could see she was blushing, because when she's blushing, well, that means she's aroused. And Valkyrie was incessantly just trying to get to Pony Punch and Von Swan so she could sex them too. Anyway, they went and they found Liam Neeson, and Liam Neeson was sitting in his chair, and he said, without anything, without a high or anything, he just said, "Release the Kraken!" And Ivan pulled out his dick, and Liam Neeson's like, not that Kraken! And this it crashed the game, the Kraken. And this giant Kraken came out of nowhere, and it was walking on land. And this would be you know, a battle for the ages. And Liam Neeson jumped on the Kraken's back. And fucking they were looking Ivan and Dr. Chillout K72R and Mr. Gambino and T Boston were all looking, and they knew, they were telepathically connected. They knew what to do without even looking at each other. They just unleashed their Super Saiyan powers from their tank tops, and Care Bear stared the fuck out of the Kraken. The Kraken evaporated into dust, and then Liam Neeson released another Kraken, and this time he grew into a Kraken, and they Care Bear stared it again, for he was no match for them. They truly were the most powerful band of misfits that had ever existed. Then Valkyrie came out of nowhere and was like, let's sex. And then they're like, Valkyrie, let's do it, but tomorrow. For in front of them, materializing out of nothing, were 5 different beings, all named Felicity. And these different beings simultaneously looked into each and every one of their eyes. So Felicity looked into Ivan's eyes, Felicity looked into Mr. Gambino's eyes, Felicity looked into Dr. Chillout's eyes. All of the eye contact was made simultaneously. It was very difficult, but it was very well done. And upon Ivan and company looking back, Commander Kristoff, all of them instantaneously fell in love. All of them instantaneously fell in love. And upon falling in love, they all simultaneously and excessively jizzed everywhere, all over the place. The entire room was covered in jizz, and not just one layer, but 17 layers of jizz. You guys ever heard of pi? Well, that's where pi originated from, because 17 layers of jizz divided by 6 walls, roof and floor included, multiplied by the density of the stone that's keeping the castle in the sky equals pi. And back home, Leo on the mountain knew this, and she jizzed everywhere. And so did Keepa Copa, who is sex and syrup, jizzing everywhere. Von Swan and Pony Punch over there in the other room jizzed everywhere. Valkyrie, who was enjoying the best orgy of her life, jizzed everywhere. Rini throwing Happy Dogs jizzed everywhere. Happy Dog getting thrown into physics jizzed everywhere. Tony One Kenobi wiggling his beard jizzed everywhere. Seeking Michaela Mackay underneath Moria jizzed everywhere. Everywhere, all over the place. And it happened again and again and again and again and again, 5 times. And after 5 times of jizzing, 5 jizzes, they engaged into the sexes. And the sexes were in unison, but at the same time separate. It was a true yin-yang unity, amazing sexes effect. And upon engaging in the sex, the cycle of jizz is repeated. Everybody once again jizzed, including Valkyrie, who double jizzed. She jizzed so much. Man, that ballista. She jizzed so much. She jizzed so much that, all the African people who were just playing down below the island started jizzing too. There was just so much jizz, What the fuck? There was so much jizz. Mikhail, Mackay, everybody, even Vortex jizzed, man. Pony Punch jizzed an entire song, like he jizzed out notes on a little score sheet of music. And that song would be known as Ameno, which Pony Punch wrote. And that would turn into Gay Bar later. And then that would eventually evolve into Wonderwall. All of which you can credit Pony Punch for. And upon jizzing again 5 times after the sexes, Vitas in the sky, but not Vitas, Vitas to the power of 5, which was the ultimate Vitas, appeared, and he opened up a portal. And he sucked all the people, all the good people of the world, all the good jizzing people of the world up into the portal, into a whole new world where there were no Krakens. There was no fighting. There was no destruction, distraught, or poverty. There was only happy, amazing things, and Valkyrie could have all the sex she wanted. And they lived happily ever after. Thank you very much for the 5 subs. And I hope you enjoyed that story that took like a fucking hour. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. No, Ivan, we need 61 more subs until we get to the Far J emote, the Far Jizz emote. Tech, hello. Tokyo